Hello everybody and welcome to DryerDays Art Studio. I'm Catherine. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, I sold these coaster molds and stands out before I could even get this video to you guys, but don't worry, I have more back in stock now at DryerDaysArtStudio.com. And I wanted to show you how I made these couple of coasters and the coaster stand. So the round coaster is a little smaller than we usually see, just under 3.5 inches. And the stand's a little bit bigger at about 4 inches in diameter. And I like it because they're a little smaller and I just like the size of them. I think they can create really elegant, cute little pieces. As you can see, I've already kind of started here and I'm just going to use 4 different products for these. I am using my antique lace right here. Going to use the matte white pigment. I am going to use the Pan for Gold biodegradable glitter, which is just gorgeous. And I'm also going to use a little bit of my gold metallic pigment. And my technique here is I'm sort of putting down random spots of color. I don't want these to be exactly the same. And just lightly hitting them with heat as I go. I had never used a mold as deep as the one there for the stand, so this was a learning experience for me, definitely. But the way I sell these in the store are you get 4 coaster molds and 1 stand. It comes as a unit, and the 4 coasters fit perfectly inside the stand. And so I'm going to speed up the process a little bit here, but you can see how I'm just really drizzling that over. And with the stand here, I was trying to make sure that I was getting some of that glitter to cling to the outer edges. I wanted you to be able to see the glitter on the outside and the inside rim of this. So as you can see there, I'm using my stick to lightly kind of rub it on the outside rim. And we're just going to build and build and build with our resin here. I did use an orange stick, as you see here, to gently make sure I was getting all the resin down so that we didn't have any air pockets or bubbles in there. And that stick also just helps release any trapped air bubbles that might be down there to come to the surface so that we can gently pop them with that heat gun. I say this in every video, but please, please, please do not use a torch or open flame on any silicone molds. They are silicone, they are not indestructible, and they will sort of melt or adhere to your resin. And when you go to demold, they will be stuck to your resin piece and they will tear and rip and permanently ruin your molds. A heat gun should suffice if you're using a good resin and you've mixed it properly, and also giving a little spray of rubbing alcohol over the surface of your piece will help pop any bubbles as well. I'm using the matte white here, and I will mention this as I do in every video where I use the matte white pigment. It is a very dry pigment, and when you take it out and put it in your cup, I always recommend you do this first. Take a little amount out, put it in your cup, break it up with your stick, add a little bit of rubbing alcohol to make it sort of like a paste, and then add your resin to the pigment. This just helps really saturate and mix that matte white and the matte black evenly into your resin so you don't get any large chunks of it in your piece. And that white really gives some beautiful lacing and effects, especially once you add the rubbing alcohol in there too. It just really, once it hits that resin, it's just beautiful. And of course, when we're adding rubbing alcohol to anything, you want to be mindful too if you're using a flame. So if you were to be doing a piece on a panel or a canvas, please just be mindful of that if you add alcohol to your matte pigment and then you're taking a flame to it. But since we're doing coasters and we don't use an open flame on our silicone molds, we don't have to worry about that. And now the fun part, we're going to demold. You can see here at the end, I had drizzled on just a little bit of gold glitter because I wasn't sure which side of these I was going to like. So I just drizzled a little bit of glitter on the tacky resin. But I am very pleased with how these turned out. Like I said, I think they're just very elegant and simple. That pan for gold looks beautiful in there. The matte white really married together nicely with the antique lace and the gold metallic. These are really nice size coaster too. They're a little bit smaller than the standard 4 inches. And there you can see they're just so pretty. It almost looks like a moon. I really like it. Just loosening the sides gently. And I'm basically gonna like fold it down, like unfold it out of here. Demolded really smoothly actually, especially for me being like a little bit timid too of how to do this here. There you see, comes right out gently, and I think this just turned out spectacularly. I think this looks so pretty with that kind of marbled sort of distressed look. And then just unfold that. I do that right away, unfold it so that it keeps its shape. There we go. Perfect. And there it is. How pretty. It looks so pretty. I love these colors together. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to check out any of these products, please head over to DryerDaysArtStudio.com or check out the video description where I will have everything linked for you. Come find me on Instagram if you'd like at DryerDays or my new pigment line. I have an account on Instagram for that at colorjoy.fluidart. And thank you guys so much. And until next time, keep on pouring.